Good morning and welcome to CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This morning we're going to go into it straight away. They keep telling you that they are bandits, they're bandits, they are kidnappers and everything else. What they're not telling you, the real story that they're not telling you, is that they are Fulani terrorists that this government is sponsoring, and they keep pardoning. And this is why we are saying we are totally justified in saying IRP one Nigeria. We are being denied our right to self-determination. They keep pardoning those who are killing us, while they keep telling those of us who are speaking up against it to be quiet. That is not a nation we want to be part of in any way, shape, or form. We demand our right. We have the right to go for self-determination, and we will not relent. Referendum now. That contraption and its constitution is a fraud that we must dismantle. Watch this next broadcast, and please do share as ever. You're watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. The only currency we deal in is the truth. And of course, we are the Sorosuke generation with evidence. Watch.
Television, I'm Joker Rogers. Here are the news and reports we're tracking for you at this hour. We begin with security matters. Rail services along the Abuja-Kaduna route have been disrupted following an explosion that damaged the track on Wednesday night. According to an eyewitness, the passenger train was returning from Abuja to Kaduna when the blast occurred, first forcing the train to stop. The Nigerian Railway Corporation has temporarily suspended its services on the route. Passengers described the incident as a horrible experience.
Now,
has been witnessing increased passenger traffic due to the spate of attacks by bandits on the Kaduna-Abuja highway. But in recent times, there's been reports of attempted attacks on trains plying the route by suspected bandits, though no casualties have been recorded. On Wednesday night, a passenger train from Abuja to Kaduna was almost forced to derail after the rail line was cut off.
Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see the hole in the ground? Can you see the hole in the ground? I'm just going to show you. Let's go back again. Watch it.
But in recent times, there's been reports of attempted attacks on trains plying the route by suspected bandits, though no casualties have been recorded. On Wednesday night, a passenger train from Abuja to Kaduna was almost forced.
Can you see the gap? Look at the gap. See the gap between the rail? Can you see that gap? Can you see? Are you seeing? Are you following me? That is the gap. Oh, they put a bomb there. They blew the track up. And you tell me you still believe in one Nigeria? Southerners, wake up. Oh. We have no business being part of contract for Nigeria. Our ancestors did not create Nigeria. This was an imposition by the colonials, and the Fulanis want to continue and take the whole land over from us. We need to keep them, send them back. Keep that nonsense in the north. We, the south, must go. We have to go on our own. We have the right to self-determination, and we have the right under the UN 2007, each as indigenous people, the right to determine our own future by way of a referendum. Enough of this nonsense. Watch on. We need to dismantle contraption Nigeria.
The derail after the rail line was cut off following an explosion. The incident, which occurred at the Regina area in Kaduna, also sent fear and panic to the passengers. One of the passengers narrates that a 2-hour journey took 6 hours.
We left Abuja around 7 p.m. on Wednesday. And just approaching Kaduna, about 40 kilometers to Kaduna, between Regina and a village called Dutse. And then we had a loud sound, bam! And suddenly the train started moving slowly, and then it came to abrupt stop. And from there, we've not had anything from the officials until after 4 hours. And another train came forward, a locomotive came and pushed us gradually. It took us 2 hours to get to Kaduna from that point.
Meanwhile, daily activities at the Rigasa train station in Kaduna State were suspended on Thursday following the incident. Some of the passengers who had earlier booked their tickets online to Abuja were stranded when they got to the station.
The news we are hearing is that either the rail line is vandalized or there is an attack on the rail, a terrorist attack on the rail.
That's your one Nigeria terrorist attack, but they keep telling you, oh, they are bandits. This is terrorism. This is terrorism, state-sponsored terrorism that is being perfected against the citizens, and you're telling me to stop, to tell us to keep supporting one Nigeria. Southerners, wake up. We must dismantle contraption Nigeria. No ifs, no buts. The time is now. We need to stand up now, go for self-determination, referendum now. The contraption, its constitution, they are all fraud. And they've used that constitution to impose crimes against humanity. They've imposed injustice, inhumanity on us. Enough of this nonsense. Listen on.
Line. But from the operators of this commission, nobody has addressed anybody. And if you came here about 2 hours ago, you see a lot of people, but now people are leaving one after the other.
I've been here since 9:15 a.m. this morning. Supposed to go with the 10:35 a.m. train to Abuja. So before it was 10:35, they gave us an update that the train has technical issues. So we should hold on, and when they get any information, because the network is bad, they'll get back to us.
You see, they don't want to tell people that that the terrorists have blown up the track. That's what they don't want information. This is saying technical issues. To tell them, this is what we're saying. We are not a nation any longer. That contraption is no longer a nation. We need to dismantle it. We must dismantle it. RIP One Nigeria.
To get safe.
The rise in insecurity on the Kaduna-Abuja highway forced many to abandon the road for the train service, increasing the daily volume of passengers by over 270%. But with the recent development on the rail lines, the authorities may have to do more to assure passengers of their safety.
Let's see what he's saying. Let's see what the president said.
The president has directed the armed forces and law enforcement agencies not to allow any group or individual to cause chaos in Anambra State.
Nonsense. That's another story. We're not going to go into that. I just want to focus on this story. The focus of our broadcast is on that rail. People left the roads because of kidnappings by the same Fulani terrorists. Now the Fulani terrorists are now attacking the railways, and the government is saying nothing. And you still believe in one Nigeria. Wake up. Southerners, we need to wake up. And I keep telling you, the Fulanis come from Futajalon. They are not leaving us to live in peace in our own land. They must go back there. We are not allowed to enjoy our own resources. We are not allowed to benefit from the resources from which they've stolen billions from us. And you're telling us to believe in one Nigeria. Enough of this nonsense. We need to get away from that contraption. Enough is enough. They blew up the rail track. Thankfully, nobody died this time. How many more will die? RIP One Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. We only deal in truth. The currency we only deal in is truth. We are the Sorosoke generation with evidence. You just watch this video. When you watch it, please do share. RIP One Nigeria. Nigeria is not interested in protecting your safety and your life, your welfare. As a Southerner, you are under threat. Every single Southerner is under threat in contraction Nigeria. Every single Southerner, including the politicians that believe that the One Nigeria is protecting them. We are under threat. We are under threat. And that's the fact that we need to fully understand. So I say unequivocally, we must speak up for our right to self-determination, referendum now, and we must dismantle contraction Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. You're watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye.